And we are live. All right. Live at the crack of dawn. No, that is wrong. That is, it's not, it's twilight. Don't listen to me. Let me just go here really quick. And this way I can answer I got two subscribers. Four subscribers. I keep saying victims. I don't mean victims. Hi, Ron. Ron says hi. Where am I going here? Just give me a minute. Events. It's going to be easy. Shalom J says hi. Shalom. I just want to be able to look at the comments in here, which will be easier to control. Let me see. Percussula. Just give me 1 minute, 1 second. Open. Okay, I think I'm here. La Source, hi. And Vanderhoof, you call me Gramps again. Did you ever see The Honeymooners? To the Moon, Alice. Let's just wait until I go through Montana. Sparrow, Godchild. Hi, Sparrow. Rambling Van Man. Billy. Us Flies. Am I going to get a scooter? Nah. Titch McLennigan from Troon West, if Scotland. I know you made a mistake. In Scotland. Simple Irving. Hey Lewis, you think I should order the Apple Watch? For me? Yes, do it. Yeah, get the Apple Watch. I'm watching the live event that Apple put out, but not really live like you, but I like it. Well, Lydia, watch my live event instead. Okay, don't watch Apple. Watch my live event. This is more important. Okay, don't leave because I only have 11 people watching. If you leave, I'll only have 10, and I'm gonna do what? No, for me, pink or white. Remember my watch band, bro? Well, I think you should buy it for me, first of all. And if you buy it for me, buy it like in silver, metallic, not white or pink. Swamp Hick. I'm from Michigan. I really enjoy your videos. Thank you. Hi, Swamp Hick. I've been in Michigan. Ozzy Flies. Thank you, Ozzy. Only 1 thumbs up? You couldn't afford 2 thumbs up? Anyway, I have a medium rant that I want to go through, but Pablo, what are my plans for the winter? I don't know. Time will tell. Lydia is going to get a pastime job cleaning the bottom of boats, so she needs a water resistant. I think you should get a waterproof watch, not a water resistant watch. Howdy from Phoenix, says Susie. And Ozzy Flies gave me 4 thumbs up. All right. My friendly pop, Japanese. Japanese what? Shalom J gives me lots of claps and smiley faces. Anyway, Now that I have at least 11 people watching me. What happened here? What did I do? What? What am I doing? What am I doing here? Wrong. I think I was trying to buy a super chat for myself. That is really strange. Hi, Carol. Is the Apple Watch waterproof? I saw some commercials. Ooh, I got good lighting here. Oh, yeah. I saw some commercials with them diving, people diving with the watch. So I'm assuming that it's waterproof. This is good lighting. Anyway, anybody want to hear my... It's not a light rant. It's not a heavy rant. It's a medium rant. So if anyone wants to listen to my rant, I will give it to you. If nobody wants to listen to it, rant away, says La Source. All right, that's what I want to hear. All right, so here's my medium rant. Okay, where should I start? It's regarding YouTube. Okay, now I'm not the only person that had this problem, and now right from the start, I want to say I don't make my living off of YouTube. I do get I do get money from YouTube, and as well as I should. I mean, if YouTube is getting if YouTube is getting an income from producers, from people that create videos, then it's all fair that people that create videos get an income from YouTube. So they get a share of what YouTube gets, a little small share. So I don't make a living off of YouTube, but many people nowadays do make a living off of YouTube. And some people say YouTube is not a job. I think if you make a living off of YouTube, YouTube is a job. You can't tell Hollywood video producers that what they do is not a job, or people that hold a camera and film that what they do is not a job, or people that do the editing that what they do is not a job, because it is a job and they get paid lots of money for doing it. So that is a job, and if you do it for YouTube, is no different. You cut the middleman, and anyway, I'm going off topic because that's not what I want to talk about. What I want to talk about is that lately, the past few videos, not the couple of recent ones that I've uploaded, but a few other ones, YouTube automatically monetizes my videos and says that my videos are not worthy for advertisers. They're censoring my videos. And I don't think it's right, because I don't have anything bad in those videos. There's nothing obscene, there's nothing that should be censored, but yet YouTube is censoring my videos, and I'm not the only one that gets videos censored. Also, I got, from talking to a friend of mine, if this person wants to chime in and say something, person is welcome, especially in the comments afterwards when this video is no longer live. But from those comments, from that person, and from other sources, and from what I hear on YouTube, and from what I see, is that YouTube is censoring a certain group of people. If you have a particular view on religion, let's say, or a particular view on politics, or if your view is not in line with YouTube, YouTube censors your videos. In other words, YouTube either demonetizes your videos, or YouTube does not promote your videos to the public in general, and other people that create videos, because their ideology aligns with YouTube, their videos get promoted, and yours don't, or mine don't. And I don't think it's right, because And another thing that I hear from this friend of mine is that um, YouTube is now trying to uh, do away with small channels, and they're trying to bring in these other channels that are either promoted by or created by some of the networks, and YouTube is kind of like trying to push aside the small channel, the small mom and pop channel, uh, like my channel and other channels out there. Now, here's my point of view with YouTube on that. YouTube has grown because YouTube was something that people like me could create something, and instead of waiting to have a studio look at it and maybe publish their work, they could just go out and film something and upload it, click the upload button, upload it to YouTube, and it's there on YouTube. And then there's other people that like to watch, and they go on YouTube and they click videos that they want to watch, or they search for videos that they want to watch, and they watch for free. And this is the beauty of YouTube, that YouTube has grown because it has, even though YouTube has guidelines, YouTube has grown because it has given people like me and like others, uh, and like others like me, that gives them the freedom to create something. And then it gives other people, me included, that watches YouTube, the freedom to go and pick and choose what we want to watch. Now, YouTube has grown because of that, because people were tired of the networks. They were tired of cable. They were tired of paying for 1,000 channels and there was nothing good on to watch. And people gravitated towards YouTube because they could watch whatever they want to watch, whenever they want to watch, and they can watch stuff created by people like you and me that create videos and put them out there and people watch. And YouTube has grown because of that, because it offered that freedom that people didn't have before. But YouTube is on a slippery slope. YouTube is shooting themselves in the foot. If they are trying to do away with the small channel, like my channel and like thousands of other channels, if YouTube is trying to do away with that, they're shooting themselves in the foot. They're biting the hand that feeds them. Because without the creators that put the videos out there, there is no YouTube. YouTube is YouTube because of people like me and people all over the world that upload videos daily, and then YouTube has advertisers that uh, go to certain videos and advertise, and everybody makes a little bit of money. So YouTube has grown because of that. But if YouTube is doing away with a small video creator or the big video creator, and they are bringing in these networks, the networks that people fled from, people were tired of those networks, either because of their point of view, either because of their politics, either just because of their plain stupidity. You know, for whatever reason, people left those networks. People left cable. Cable is going the way of uh, Blockbuster. If you remember Blockbuster, at least in the US, Blockbuster was a chain of video rentals. And I saw the handwriting on the wall when Netflix came along, and then the advent of fast internet, and then the availability of videos on demand through the internet. And I saw that Blockbuster couldn't survive, and they didn't. They went the way of the dinosaurs, and other businesses come and go, and then came YouTube. and people gravitated towards YouTube, and YouTube has grown because people want to watch YouTube. People don't want to watch, I have Netflix. I almost never watch Netflix. And I mostly watch YouTube. I watch what I want to watch whenever I want to watch. But if YouTube is censoring people, and if YouTube is trying to do away with small channels, and if YouTube is trying to bring in the networks that people fled from, and is trying to promote those networks, and they're going to start developing channels either created by the networks or financed by the networks, then guess what? People like you and me will see right through them. We'll see that this stuff is not real. We'll see that this stuff is not made by small people. We'll see that this stuff is it's coming from other uh, others than other people that are not amateurs. But let's face it, because all of us are amateurs in this. And if YouTube keeps doing that, I think people will start leaving YouTube, and even more so when a competitor comes on a scene. And I think YouTube has been alone long enough. And personally, I think that a competitor is due to appear on the scene at any moment. I have no sources of information. I have nothing except for my gut feeling that tells me that some company out there will provide a platform similar to YouTube for video creators to upload their videos, to monetize the videos, and for people like you and I to go there and watch for free. And when that happens, and when that other platform offers a voice to people of different opinions, so regardless of what your opinion is, politically, religious, whatever, you have the right to go there and upload your videos and say your piece. And they're not going to promote you over somebody else based on your opinions, or they're not going to demote you based on the same opinions. When that happens, I think people will start floating away, gravitating away from YouTube and towards this other platform. And I think when this happens, it's going to be the beginning of the end for YouTube. Just like Blockbuster, they were the place to go rent videos. They survived for quite a long time, and they didn't die just all of a sudden and overnight. It took a while for them to die off, but the writing was on a wall, and eventually they died off. So if YouTube is beginning to censor people based on their beliefs, based on their ideology, because they don't align with YouTube, and if they began to promote others because they align themselves with YouTube, or they began to bring in networks and movie companies, the same networks that people left because they couldn't stand them anymore, then YouTube is going to die. And I hope it doesn't happen, but it seems like it's the way they're going. And I think I've ranted long enough, and I'm going to read some of the comments and take a breath. So just give me a second. Let me see here. All right. All right. Where did I finish? All right, Lydia, tell them everything, Louis. How come I don't see any more comments? This is it. Chat is disconnected. Oh, I know what happened. My I have to. I'm connected to the Wi-Fi here on this phone, and the Wi-Fi just died. So there we go. Come on, give me. I can't see the latest comments. All right, open this in a new window. Okay. What? Darn it! I'm doing everything wrong. This is the super chat. Okay, so I'm going to go to the last comment. YouTube is not going to die. It's just going to cater to the big network. Mm-hmm. Oh, I have the AC on, and I didn't have the on cool. Darn it! I'm like, why is it so hot in here? J Ito says, "Hi, Louis. Extra comment on your rant. YouTube actually forgot where they came from. Exactly. They forgot where they came from. And when a company grows, and then they forget where they came from, that's when they die. That's my opinion." Bear says, "I think Lydia hit a nail on the head." Lydia, are you using nails again? Lydia, you shouldn't be using nails. Not at this time. Old fart, young at heart, got a Jeff attack. All right, let me know how it works out for you. Mine is right here. I still have to install it. Darn it, I can't bring it over here. Can I bring it over here? All right, right here. This is my setup. I have to install it the proper way. I haven't done that. So for now, that's going to work like that. But it's working beautifully for me. I'm not using it right now, but I will be using it tonight. So, are you asking me how I like the Jeff Attack? I like the Jeff Attack, Lydia. Your Wi-Fi Ranger is special, $600 special. Carol says goodbye. Goodbye, Carol. This is better, right? I'm reading the comments on this phone, and I'm not moving that one. So that is cool. Any other comments? Any other questions? Any disagreements with my rantathon? I should have a rantathon, and I should charge for this rantathon. 20, no, 50, $100 donations. No less than that. Yes, everybody that wants to watch, $100 donation, nothing less. And I need at least a total of $30,000. So if I don't make that much by viewership, then it has to be divided between whoever's watching. So somebody missed the 25-cent warrant, missed the rant. Well, you just have to rewatch the video when it's not live anymore. Then you can hear the rant all over again. Old fart wishes that I was there to help him. Take it easy over there. I'm making a video here. And anybody hear those guys blowing the horn at each other? Jeez. What's going on? Oh, they're going to have a fight? Holy crap. Oh, I'm going to turn this around. Oh, what happened? Oh, right there. Oh, they came around. Look, they're, I don't know if you can see it. Right there. Like I must have cut them off or something. Let me, can I zoom in? No, I can't zoom in. Oh, maybe I can't. No, I can't. But they're right there. Oh, oh, they left. Okay, nothing happened. All right. As you were, nothing happened. Ooh, that looks creepy. I need light from above here. It's sorry, it's a little bit dark. It is what it is. It's dark. It got dark and I don't have, oh, I should, there we go. Oh, studio lighting. I have studio lighting right here. Lydia, what, did you see Lydia? Oh, Lydia, I can't run over there. What are you to run across the yard here and go put a phone in their faces? You know, then they're gonna start running after me. Then you're gonna see this live. You know, two people running after me, and me screaming, ah! What do you mean that was clickbait? Lydia said that was clickbait. What do I mean? What did I do that was clickbait? I didn't do nothing that was clickbait. What is this guy talking about? What? Truth sets you free. You smothered the kid. He looked dejected. What are you talking about? What kid? There's no kid over here. What is it? What are you talking about? Why rant? Because I felt like it. It was a medium rant. It was not like a heavy rant. The other day I did a light rant. This is a medium rant. It's very medium, not heavy at all. Bait basketball. I smothered the kid. How did I smother the kid? The kid was open his mouth and he was trashing me. Oh, I have moves, buddy. I'm going to beat you. I said, okay, we'll play a game. May the best player win. Is YouTube the medium? I don't understand that. The kid lost fair and square. Everybody saw that. Even Lydia saw that. So if the kid practices, see, here's my mentality. I did the same thing with Chris that I would do with my own son. And that is, I would not, if we were playing a game, let's say I used to play chess with my son, and I play some chess with Chris, I didn't let him win. They're not going to learn by somebody letting them win. Okay, if kids nowadays they play sports and they come in last place and they get a trophy. They get a trophy for last place. Hey, buddy, you came in last. Here's a trophy. No, you don't give kids a trophy for coming in last place. What kind of lesson are they going to learn from that? That regardless of what they do in life, they're going to get a trophy? No, you lose, get better, practice. You know, when I was a kid, I used to play soccer and stuff, and sometimes I would lose. I didn't get mad. I didn't go into a safe space. I didn't get upset. I practiced. I played more and more. And then guess what? I won. You know, you don't win trophies when you come in last. You don't let kids win. Okay, they have to win on their own merit. And if they win, if Chris practices, and when I see him again, he beats me, guess what? It's going to be right there on YouTube. Everybody's going to see Chris beating Lewis. And I will be proud of Chris. And if my son played with me and my son beat me, I would be so proud of my son for beating me. But if only if he did it fair and square, if I didn't let him do it. If I let him do it, what's the purpose in that? What is he going to learn from that? But if he beats me fair and square, I would love that. I would be more happy if Chris or my son beats me in a game, whatever game, fair and square, than when I win. So that's my mentality. You don't get trophies for last place. Sorry. Nowadays, politically correct culture. You know, some kid, oh, you came in last place, or here's the big trophy. Oh, your trophy is bigger than the guy that came in first. Be happy. Yeah. Seriously. Jerry says we are waiting for the heavy rant. Oh, one of these days, this heavy rant is going to come out. Rainbow Lance. I said this, I called Billy. Did I say, Billy, you still watching uh, Ramble Van Man? Let me see. I said Billy. The Ramble Van Man. He was right here in the beginning. He said something, and I said something back. Oh, Nancy, she had the first comment. Nancy from Florida. Hi, Nancy. No, this is not the first comment. This is other comments. What did I do now? What did I do? No. Okay, so I can't see other comments. Oh, I can only go back so far. No. Let me see. This is confusing me. Anyway, okay. Never mind. I have a subscriber that I met, and I think it's Ramble Van Man, and his name is Billy. And I said, "Hi, Billy," and I think I was right. So somebody, you think I should take Rogaine for my receding hairline? I don't have a receding hairline. What? Oh, maybe that was not for me. Robert says that I have to read it out loud because when people watch afterwards, they don't know what the heck I was laughing about. So Robert Barrington says, my 3-month-old grandson stopped crying and is smiling and laughing when he's seen you ranting. That's cool. Even a 3-month-old knows that I'm right. uh, Jay Ado says they should get a poop trophy. Maybe they'll try harder. Oh, that's funny. Uh, Birdhouse Hippie. Through watching your previous videos, are you a carpenter by trade? No, I'm not a carpenter by trade, but you can say that I'm very handy. I'm handy with tools and stuff. And if you go to one of my earlier videos, you'll see a shed that I built at my house and a tree house. And I just like doing stuff. And because I always like doing stuff at my house, when I got my van, I figured this is going to be my home, so I'm going to build it like it's going to be my home, because it is my home. So I just put a lot of work and effort into my van. 2 summers working all weekend, sometimes all through the night. And I guess I should have written down all the hours that I put into this, but I didn't. But I know that's a lot of hours. Summers, spring, fall, sometimes winter. A lot of hours went into this. Thank you, Truth Sets You Free. No, Ramble Lance, you are not Billy. Ramble Van Man is Billy, and Billy commented. Um, I'm very terrible with names. I'm terrible with names, but the people that I've met because of the channel, people that I met, subscribers and such, for the most part, I remember their names. So I met Billy in Florida, and I remember his name. So yeah. Anyway, it's a beautiful night. It's kind of warm. I'm not in the New York City area, but um, it's supposed to be like 87 over there. So yeah, I'm glad I'm not over there. What the heck? Pablo, curiosity, Messi or Cristiano? He's talking about soccer. I have to go with Ronaldo. They have different styles of play. They're not the same type of player, so you cannot really compare them playing style. Um, but you can compare them by the goals that they score and all that. So they're similar, but I'll have to go with Ronaldo. Cristiano or Eusebio? They live different at different times. Ronaldo is super fit. Eusebio was probably fit, but not at the same level. And I have to say that, before Cristiano came along, I would say Eusebio, but now there's no doubt that Ronaldo is much much better than Eusebio ever was. So, but Eusebio came very close to winning a World Cup. Very very close. Birdhouse Hippie asks a good question. What was your biggest fear when deciding to live the van life? I'm only 47. We are about the same age. And even with 20 plus years in woodworking, I fear not being able to find work when needed if I take that step. Why would you not be able to find work? I don't understand. What would your work have to do with you living in a van? If you don't want to tell people where you live, you tell anyone where you live. So, right, Lydia is right. If with your woodworking skills, you could visit marinas and do work there. I mean, you could do work. You could work anywhere. So I don't understand why would you have a van? People would just assume that it's your work van. So I don't think you would have a problem if you do like I did. You have a little garage in the back for your tools. right? And you block that off from the sleeping area. You have it made. You can go anywhere, do your work, and then drive off a little bit and go to sleep. Or maybe they'll let you sleep where you're working. I think you shouldn't use that as a blocking stone. You should um, take it as a stepping stone. If that's what you want to do, if your work is carpentry, woodworking, then I don't see what the problem is. And unless you do it, you're not going to know if you can do it or not. When I decided to do it, I just did it. I just dove right in and did it. Um, did I have some apprehension? Yeah, I had a little bit of apprehension, especially when I went to buy my van. You go there and everything is okay, and then you sign the paperwork, you get the keys, and you come outside, you get in the van, and you go, "Oh, I just bought a van. Uh-oh." But that uh-oh only lasted a little bit, because after that, I parked the van for a couple weeks, and because I was waiting for some stuff, or these window guards, and then I still didn't have them. That was the reason I parked the van for a couple weeks. I was working. Maybe I didn't have the time to do anything with the van. So I parked it for about 2 weeks. And then I still had my house, even though I couldn't use water and stuff like that. I couldn't take a shower. I didn't have heat. But I could still use the house. And because I didn't have these rain guards on my window, so I couldn't really open the window if it was raining. I drove back and forth 150 miles a day for about 3 weeks. And then once I got these things, I installed them, and then I started sleeping in the van. My only ventilation was opening both windows just a little bit, and then I bought a couple of those O2 cool fans, or whatever they're called. I think it's O2 cool, and I had a couple of those little vans circulating the air from here to the back and then in the back. And I slept my first summer in the back without any ventilation, except for these windows cracked open just a little bit. So that was my whole system for the first summer. And I think that first summer I also built a swamp cooler, which a lot of people said, "Oh, it's not going to work in humidity," but no, it worked fine. It blew cold air on me all night, and when it's hot, 90 plus degrees in here, that little bit of cool air blowing on you is really refreshing. So it really worked great. And then I installed my vent, and I didn't have to have the swamp cooler anymore. So Birdhouse Hippie says, not fear of judgment, just folks not being responded to a stranger. I don't understand what that means. I mean, I understand what you wrote, but I don't understand. Why would they be responding to a stranger? If you get your work, I don't know if you would be working in the same area or traveling around getting work, but how would you get your work if you're traveling around? You're going to answer ads in the paper? Look, if you have a house, right, and you call and you put an ad in the paper, or you call from the phone directory, or you put an ad on Craigslist or whatever, however you get somebody to come and do work at your house, most likely you've never seen that person before. That person is a stranger. So why would you be any different? Just because you live in a van, I don't think it matters where you live. Yeah, Lydia is right. If you go to Florida, there's a big need for woodworkers down there. So, and it's gonna be winter, so it's gonna be cooler in Florida. and you could live in a van. Oh, no problem. Birdhouse Hippie, you're very welcome. Jerry left? A view's a view. Hi. Shalom. Lydia, you still here? You flopping with your fingers? Hi, Tony. Tony says hi. Lydia, are you watching me or are you watching the Apple? Oh, she's still there. I'm here. So you're gonna buy me the watch, the Apple Watch? Yes. Is that you're gonna do it? I think you should buy me the one. Yeah, buy me the one that I can just you know, multitasking. So you are gonna buy me the watch, right? I can just go blah blah blah. That's literally what I'm gonna be doing with my phone. Blah blah blah. Yeah, I mean the phone is a great thing for work. You are working, you have a watch. You just go like this. And you don't have to have a phone in your hand. You just go like this, and you are on a phone call. People think you're crazy because they think you're talking to yourself, but whatever. You're still talking to somebody. Bear is ordering a watch for me. Thank you, Bear. He didn't have to. See, I'm gonna get a watch. Look at that. Yes. Thank you so much. I always wanted one of those watches. Amir Kosic. Hi from Slovenia. Amir Kosic. Did I pronounce that correct? Kosic? Um, I was going to pronounce it the Western way, which would be Amir Kosic. But I know that Eastern countries, it's probably Kosic. So let me know if I pronounced that correctly. No, what do you mean no? It's not Kosic? Kosic? Is it Kosic? Maybe that my first instinct was correct. Kosic. Bear, you're not buying me a watch? Come on, Bear. I thought you were buying me a watch. I'm devastated now. I was already imagining the watch on my wrist. Unbelievable. You brought me up, now you slam me back down. Unbelievable. Sol Abramowitz. Hey brother, do you remember Bofa? Um I don't know. What is he talking about? Kosic. Oh, is it Kosic? Amir Kosic. Like that. I did good, didn't I? Bye boys. Love it. Do you have any big trips planned? I have a big trip for a few months, but it's hush hush, mush mush. So I'm under no obligation to say nothing. My lips will not open. I will not say where I'm going. I'm I had to restrict myself. Lydia, you just gave it all away, Lydia. Lydia comes there and opens her big fingers and types. Lydia, I didn't say nothing, Lydia. am I going to the RTR? Lydia asks. Yes, maybe. Maybe I'll be going to the RTR. Chris knows, says La Source. Oh boy. I said nothing. I didn't say nothing until Lydia started multitasking over there, typing. You know, shouldn't just Lydia just. There's a few people going to Florida. Oh, at the RTR. Well, about the RTR thing. Um, yeah. When the RTR was smaller, I liked it, and I couldn't go. Now that the RTR is getting bigger, I'm not so sure. There's a lot of egos going over there, and I don't know. I'm on YouTube, but I don't like a lot of crowds. I don't like when there's. I don't mind crowds. It's not like I get claustrophobic or anything. It doesn't affect me, the amount of people. What affects me is probably the egos clashing, and I don't like that kind of drama. So Bob Wise asks, "Have I always been entertaining?" I don't know. I always like to joke around, but I don't know. I mean, I never did any theater or anything. I I don't know. I'm just being myself, I guess. Let go of my ego. Lydia, did you see what Bob just said? Read what Bob said, Lydia. Bob Y7. I met Bob. I camped with Bob when I went on my trip out west, and Bob was in Pahrump, Nevada, and I camped there for about 6 days. And Bob is a cool guy. He has different philosophy, different viewpoints than I do. But I'm not the type of person that is so open-minded that's closed to other viewpoints. There's those type of people out there. They claim they're very open-minded, but the minute there's a viewpoint that's different from them, they just go off. They go bonkers. I don't mind if people have a different philosophy or opinion than mine or religion. I will be friends with them. And I know Bob has a different philosophy, different ideas than mine. I didn't have a problem with Bob. I went there, we talked. Bob came over, knocked a couple times, invited me over to have some food and stuff that he was doing, and did that, he and it was fine. So if you're going to meet Bob, just keep in mind that when I did it, it was just Bob camped there, and there was like two or three other people around, and then me. So there was not a lot of people. When you go to the RTR, there's going to be hundreds of people, and Bob likes to entertain people, but he also likes his privacy. So just be of the mindset that if he doesn't talk much to you, don't be offended. There's a lot of people there, and everybody wants a piece of Bob. Everybody wants Bob's attention. And when you got hundreds of people trying to get your attention, it's hard to concentrate or on one person in particular. So, but I hope you get to meet Bob and you have a good time there. I'm not sure if I'm going or not. We'll see. Oh, Old Fart, Young at Heart says, I like Lydia's dancing videos. Old Fart, you should ask that Lydia make a singing video. Lydia has a beautiful voice. I don't know why she doesn't sing more often. Whenever she sings and I hear that singing, oh, it just soothes my soul. I mean, her voice is like so beautiful. You should everybody should ask Lydia for her to make a singing video, because I think she would just take off. She would just be the next greatest thing all over the planet. So, yes. See, Lydia, you already have one request. Lydia has to, I keep telling her, Lydia, you should make a, I keep telling you, you gotta make a singing video, Lydia. Actually, I think that right after I'm done with my live thing, Lydia should go live, and we all should go there and support Lydia on her live video, where Lydia, by popular demand, will sing us a little song, just a little taste of her vocal capacity. She has lots of ranges. She has she has ranges. So I think yeah. I think I'm at 57 minutes. I'm going to bring this over in the next 2 minutes or so. I want to keep it under 1 hour. And as soon as I say goodbye, I think Lydia should go live, and we should all go there, support Lydia, and demand, well, ask in a demanding kind of way that she sing. I got to read these comments. I think the voice is very possible in Lydia's future. Uh, I think I'm going to end with just saying that if anyone has not seen Lydia's channel, go to Lydia's channel. It's simply RVing. I'm sure everybody on my channel has probably heard of Lydia, but if you haven't, go check out her channel. It's called Simply RVing. I have a link below, not this video, but other videos that I post. I have a link below to her video, to her channel. So go check her out, and as soon as I say goodbye here, uh, Lydia should go live from her end, and then we'll see if she will sing for us, because that would be a nice treat. I get a tickle. I'm so thrilled whenever Lydia sings. It's just I don't know what to say. I mean, it's such a wonderful voice. The depth, the range of vocal cords. I mean, it's I don't know what else to say. I'm speechless. So everybody, let's say goodnight here. Thank you so much for joining me on this Saturday night, and I'll hope to do it again soon. And let's all go to Lydia's channel, because she's going to go live, and and maybe she'll sing for us. So everybody, have a good night, and let's go over to Lydia's channel as soon as she goes live. So cool. Now I got to finish this. Click finish and end. Good night, everybody.